Hello Speedsters, and welcome to a brand new episode of Eresse Central. And while today might not be the exact date, we're proudly celebrating 8 years on YouTube. 8 amazing years of music, memories, and pure sonic energy. Whether you've been part of this journey since day one or just joined into the Speedster family recently, thank you for being here. 2025 is already shaping up to be something special. We've got new covers, fan OSTs, live performances, and even a few surprises in the works. And yes, even more collabs and sneak peeks for what's coming in 2026. And let's just say, it's gonna be fearless. Wait, who's coming now?
You better not have forgotten. It's the 20th anniversary of my game this year, and you know it's still the coolest one out there. Way better than Sonic's.
Hey, come on, that's not... Okay, fine. You've got a point. We might just have a little something special lined up to honor it. Anyways, make sure you're following on all social media platforms so you don't miss a single update. We've got a lot to show you today. Enjoy the show, Speedsters. Let's get started.
So you want to hear power? Starting this month, new covers were released bi-weekly on Fridays. Each one is a tribute to the most iconic tracks in Sonic history. But this isn't just nostalgia. This is a legacy. From I Am All of Me to All Hail Shadow. This series goes beyond music. It's a mission, a message, and yeah, Eresse and his team are making sure my name is carved into fan history. Now, let's see what they have been working on. Here's your first look on the Fearless Live album.
I stand by the table I command my kingdom. I'm the knight of the wind. When I know, and I'm the air tomorrow. When I know, from the words of yesterday.
The main show album launches on November 15th, 2025. Right on time for the 20th anniversary of my game. There's also a deluxe album coming in 2026, exclusively on YouTube and SoundCloud. Licensing, whatever. More details later. Until then, get ready to witness what it means to be fearless.
Get ready for the final showdown in the Sonic Frontiers fan OST saga. Introducing Last Stand, a standalone release inspired by the Supreme Titan and the End. This climactic tribute brings the saga to a close with a powerful new track featuring a lineup of exceptional artists: Dissonate, Contagion, Silent Dreams, and BlueCometVA. Together, they push the limits, vocally, sonically, and emotionally, creating an experience that hits hard from start to finish. To celebrate this finale, a second instrumental preview is on the way. Spin Dash members will gain exclusive early access right after Eresse Central. Ring Collector members will hear it on October 14, and the full public preview release arrives on October 18. Since the release of Rise Against the Shadows, fans have followed each Titan film track to this moment. Last Stand is the grand finale, and we can't wait for you to hear it. Before we jump into what's next, I want to take a moment to look back, to celebrate, and to say thank you. 2024 was one of the most incredible years I ever experienced. From the Fearless Live event, to the remixes, tributes, and collabs, to you, the community, my crushers, my speedsters, and my Sonic family, thank you for making this the year of Shadow. Thank you for every comment, every stream, every crazy reaction video, and thank you for believing in what we're building here. We hit major milestones together, including over 2 million views on the channel. That's insane. And to top it all off, I have the honor of collaborating with the one and only Johnny Gioeli on Feel the Fire, a dream come true powered by your support. From Paris to Discord, from YouTube to the Sonic Symphony Tour, I've met so many incredible fans along the way, and you made 2024 unforgettable. And now, we celebrate Sonic's 34th anniversary. The Blue Blur is still running strong, and I'm so proud to be part of this legacy. Big shout out to Sega for supporting fan creators and making this journey even more special. And to every single fan out there, thank you for keeping Sonic spirit alive. Happy birthday, Sonic. Here's to another year of speed, friendship, and fearless dreams. A brand new virtual concert experience is currently in the works, set to honor 35 years of Sonic the Hedgehog. The target date, June 23rd, 2026. Still in early planning, this upcoming show aims to bring music, visuals, and high-speed energy together for fans around the world. While no guest appearances are confirmed at this time, the vision is clear. A next-level tribute that builds on the foundation of the Fearless Live event. Final details will depend on market trends and an essential PC upgrade required for production. More updates will be shared later this year. Until then, stay tuned. Let's take a closer look at upcoming music projects. Currently in development, Silent No More is an original concept album based on real-life events. The project was born during a 2-month battle with depression and is now being transformed into a deeply personal musical journey. This album tells the story of a life marked by struggles, betrayal, and rejection, but also by growth, strength, and resilience. From aggressive metal tracks to emotional orchestral moments, Silent No More is about reclaiming identity and finally being heard. New remixes and original songs are also on the way, with exciting collaborations currently in progress. And speaking of music, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds launches just 2 days after this episode on September 25th. Covers and remixes from the game are already in the works, so stay tuned. And finally, we've just received an important update regarding the development of Sonic Codex. As many of you know, the game has been built using the Roblox engine, mainly because it's one of the easiest platforms for indie teams to prototype and release playable games. However, due to recent worldwide controversies and lawsuits related to safety on Roblox, one of the key developers from the Sonic Codex team, Nocturnus Game Studios, has made a public statement regarding the future of the project. Here's the message he shared. I'm super disappointed with everything that's happened with Roblox recently. The situation has escalated so much that it's even made worldwide news. As for me, I'll focus on finishing the first episode of Sonic Codex, releasing it, and then distancing myself from the platform as much as possible. I'm going to move to a different game engine so I can publish games on Steam and consoles and focus on original projects. I hate the platform and don't want to work on it anymore. Thanks to everyone who supported the project. See you in the next chapter. Even with everything going on, we're happy to confirm that episode 1 of Sonic Codex is still on the way. And today, we're excited to share the official trailer for what will now be the first and only chapter.
Where am I?
Here we go! Whoa! Alright! What's going on? What's wrong with everything around here? I'll just fight all the way to the end! Nothing's gonna stop me now.
Before we wrap things up, there's something important we need to talk about. With the growth of this community and the increasing reach of our music, it's more important than ever to clarify what can and can't be done with our tracks. Here's a quick breakdown to help everyone stay respectful, creative, and above all, fair. Hey everyone, Eresse here. I need to talk about something important. My music. Lately, I've seen some of my tracks being re-uploaded, modified, or used in AMVs and other videos without my permission. So, let me be clear. Using my music publicly without consent, whether it's a remix, AMV, or translated version, is not allowed unless you've spoken to me or have the proper rights. Mashups using my songs is not okay without my permission, even if they're non-monetized. I respect creativity. I love fan works, but there are boundaries that must be respected. So, here's what is okay. It's okay for private personal use, remixes that are transformative and non-monetized, and monetized covers if you have a valid mechanical license or use YouTube's Content ID revenue split. But what's not okay is to re-upload my full tracks even if the pitch is changed, speed adjusted, or there's no context. It's not okay to make AMVs or remixes using the entire song without permission or transformation, and it's not okay for monetizing your content using my music without a license or revenue sharing deal. Let's put this in real-world perspective. Crush 40's Johnny Gioeli is reportedly suing Sega for breach of contract over the use of the popular song Live and Learn in at least 25 games, and it says he owns the master recordings and wasn't compensated properly. Even big companies mess this up, so imagine how easily it can happen on platforms like YouTube. It's also quick clarification about my own uploads. I sometimes post remixes and fan projects on a separate channel called Side Projects. It's just for fun, but not for monetization, and I follow the same rules I expect from others. One more important note, fair use still applies. Videos like reactions, parodies, criticism, or gameplays, especially when using Sonic Fan OST mods, do not fall under these rules. If your content is clearly transformative and fits within fair use, you're good. And finally, about my professional email. Please use it respectfully. Any use for spam, scams, or harmful message to me or the community will be ignored and reported. I'm working hard to build something meaningful, so please help me keep things clean, safe, and respectful. If you want to collaborate, license something, or generally work together, awesome. Let's make something amazing the right way. Thank you so much for understanding and for respecting my work. That wraps up this 4th annual edition of Eresse Central. To every speedster, every supporter, and every creative mind in the Sonic community, thank you for being here and making this journey unforgettable. Thank you so much for tuning in to Eresse Central, and see you next time.
Yo, Eresse!
Sonic?
You didn't already forget, did ya? The fans still need to know how it all started.
Of course. Sonic gets the call, but my legacy? Forgotten again.
Shadow? Chill out. We were literally just talking
No more
about.
talk. This world needs to remember who I am. Chaos Control!
Wow. He really just did that.
I'm done. Go ahead, Sonic.
Before we go, we have one more thing to show the fans. Let's see it!
Before everything began, there was a movie. February 40th, 2020. I still remember that day like it was yesterday. The first Sonic movie hit theaters and it changed my life forever. A friend told me to check it out and I'm so glad I did. Seeing Sonic brought into our world opened up something deep inside me. From that day, I dreamed a lot, every night, of hanging out with Sonic, first in Green Hill Zone and then Forever on Earth. I watched the movie over 40 times now, and honestly, I do it all again. That spark made me start writing a Sonic fanfiction on Wattpad inspired by the movie and characters I created long before I knew Sonic. It wasn't about views, but it reached 2,000 reads in a short time. It was about something bigger, the birth of my imagination. Then came the Sonic Symphony. It was June 23rd, 2021. We were still stuck in the pandemic, but Sega gave us a gift. A free live orchestral and rock concert that blew my mind. That concert pushed me to try something new. I made my first Sonic covers, I made Get Fast. They weren't perfect, but they were from the heart. That same year, I remixed the first trailer music for Sonic Movie 2. The first trailer came out on December 10th, 2021 during the Game Awards. My remix just reached over 80,000 views now, and that felt incredible. And during Black Friday, a friend told me, yeah, the Sonic bundles is on sale on Steam. You bet, I got all the games that day, I was all in. 2022, yeah, the second trailer came out. The second trailer came out for Sonic Movie 2. I remixed the second trailer music. I just reached like 400,000 views right now. Oh my god, that was incredible. But in 2022, Sonic Frontiers dropped. This was the game that changed the Sonic franchise forever, and it changed me too. Hearing tadanokun on those Titan tracks introduced me to metal music, and then I found Danger Kids, I found Tyler Smith, and eventually found Reverse, and Popular Monster hit me like a wave, and I knew I wanted to create something powerful like that. Then I found something unexpected on YouTube. It was a Sonic Frontiers fan OST called Take It All by Zakujo and Contagion. At first I thought it was official, but oh my god, it was that good. And that moment showed me what fan OSTs could be. I just started working on Rise Against the Shadows. I asked myself, what if I invited Contagion into this? Because before I was recording my vocals, I was like, oh my god, that's not how I expected to be like. And this is why I asked myself, what if I invited Contagion to this? Because I knew Contagion from Take It All by Zakujo, and I just invited him into my song. He said, yes, absolutely, we're gonna work on this song. I heard his vocals, I was like, oh my god, this fits perfectly. And then boom, Metron exploded, everything changed, and that was the moment I embraced who I truly was. After Rise Against the Shadows, more doors opened. I kept releasing song covers, remakes, fan music, fan OSTs. More people started to recognize me, and I was no longer just a remixer. I was becoming a true Sonic artist. And deep down, a dream began forming. One day, I even remember it was on November 2023, I wanted to collaborate with a legend. The legend himself, the lead singer from CrossWorlds, Johnny Gioeli. But then came 2024, and 2024 was the year of Shadow, the fearless year of Shadow. And 2024 was like the year of dreams, the dreams that came true. And to honor Shadow's legacy, I wrote Fearless. It was inspired by one of my favorite songs from Fallen Reverse. It was raw, powerful, full of meaning. But then the dream became real. I got to collaborate with Johnny Gioeli himself, and we made Feel the Fire together. I met so many Sonic fans throughout Discord, both in the Sonic Symphony and CrossWorlds Discord servers. The crushers were hyped. Everyone was ready for June 23rd. When I posted my Fearless EP with a lot of Shadow themed covers, I Am All of Me, Orion Shadow, Never Turn Back, Live and Learn. And in June 2024, June 2nd, 2024, I met fellow fans in Paris during the Sonic Symphony tour, and we had an amazing time. That moment was unforgettable. Later that year, both Sonic Movie 3 trailers came out. I remixed both and they both exploded. And even before that, when they released the title treatment reveal of Sonic Movie 3, I heard a cinematic version of Live and Learn, and I knew I had to make a cover of Live and Learn. I made a cinematic epic version, and I released a cover of myself singing Live and Learn on my birthday on April 6th. And also, what changed the most, what changed everything, I made the Fearless Live event. And it was incredible, because my dream was like making a true concert, maybe internationally, but for now I can't move, so I had at least to make it online. And this is how people are like seeing everything. They can access the web everywhere in the world. It was incredible. Now it's 2025 and the Sonic franchise still has so much ahead. New games, new stories, new music, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, more comics, you know, the DC Sonic comic, more surprises, and hopefully more dreams coming true. From the first movie in 2020, to Rise Against the Shadows, to Feel the Fire and the Fearless Live event, to all of you who stood by me, thank you. This is not the end, it's just the beginning.